Breaking right now at noon, for the first time, state and city employees are facing charges in connection to the Flint water crisis. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Susan Shaw. It is a busy day of news already. We want to get straight to Flint for you. 24-hour News 8 political reporter Rick Albin is there right now with new information about who is facing charges. Rick?
We know now that there are two Michigan Department of Environmental Quality employees, or at least they were employees at one time. At least one of them has been suspended since then, have been charged in the Flint water crisis. And we know this afternoon that the names of those two are Mike Prisby and Stephen Bush. Now, that City of Flint employee, Michael Glasgow, has also been charged. And the charges are numerous, but they're more or less all centered around the same kind of an idea. They either conspired to or did, in fact, according to the charges, tamper with evidence in relation to the water quality here in the city of Flint. Now, we've been hearing for a long time that there was going to be an investigation. The Attorney General had promised that he would look at everybody involved. He appointed a special investigative team, and so in about an hour, he will make this announcement official. He will talk about these three and perhaps whatever other type of investigation will continue. We'll find out if this is the end of his investigation or if it is ongoing. There is already reaction coming in. There are some people here in Flint who had clearly hoped that this would go higher up the political food chain. But here is one statement, this from Senator Jim Ananich. He is the Democratic leader in the Senate and also represents Flint. And he says, quoting here, although this brings us another step closer to the truth, it's still important to understand why and how people made such tragic decisions. My community is still struggling, and justice cannot truly be served until the citizens of Flint receive a more urgent response to this crisis. Now, that urgent response is really the center of many of the complaints here from people in Flint. They talk to us about, why aren't the pipes being replaced more quickly? Where is the money for that? Some of the money that has been asked for, the appropriation, wouldn't happen until October in a new fiscal year. That has been another point of contention. And as I said earlier, some people wanted to see charges much higher up on the political food chain. That doesn't seem likely, at least not right now, but we'll hear more from the Attorney General later this afternoon. And of course, we'll have complete coverage from here in Flint. We've got multiple crews on this story today because this is the first time we've seen charges. I should put out, these are only charges at this point, and this will still have to be adjudicated, and we'll see how that works out through the courts as well. But we'll be following it every step of the way as we are live in Flint. I'm Rick Albin, 24-hour News 8.
Okay, Rick, thank you for the latest on that. Again, we'll have that live news conference for you at 1 o'clock this afternoon.